What's up, guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. These battles are submitted from a viewer. He goes by the IGN of JSwild and he is running a Shadow Machamp team. So we're going to look at these battles. He's running Shadow Machamp alongside Shadow Hypno, as you see there, and Azumarill. So two strong Pokemon alongside the Shadow Machamp. He's going up against a Charge Beam Zapdos in this first game. So not sure what we're seeing right here. But these are, he said these are a few days old. These were the battles that allowed him to get to rank 7. Now the Galarian Stunfisk coming in. Guys, and for that opponent, if you're gonna run Zapdos, you gotta use an Elite TM to make sure it's a Thundershock Zapdos, because Charge Beam is just such an awful move. I saw FP Sticks did a video on Shadow Machamp as well, so I thought I would, I had these battles and I was gonna do it as the same thing. That happens a lot of times in the YouTube community. Like Zionic puts out a video that like I was gonna do the same thing, or it's happened in the past where I've made a video on a Pokemon and I see some other YouTubers do the same thing. No one's copying anybody. It's just similar ideas. Great minds think alike, I guess. Cross Chop coming in, that would probably KO the abomasnow. That's how high the attack is from Shadow Machamp. You are gonna have to shield though. Weather Ball would do quite a bit. Shields are down. This Cross Chop coming in will definitely be enough to KO. You see that mean looking red-eyed Machamp takes out the abomasnow, and his opponent decides to concede there. GG's. Opponent probably couldn't get to an Earthquake, and a Rock Slide would have been resisted. So excuse me, wouldn't have been enough to take out the Machamp. He's going into his next game against J-Rad 1600. Let's see what happens. Can he get a good lead? He does get a good lead against Galarian Stunfisk. That Steel type will take a lot of damage. He's getting ready to switch, which is smart. And it's a Honchkrow, but Honchkrow is part dark and it's so glassy. It almost looks like it's taking super effective damage. Really just needed to go for Cross Chop there. I think if he just went for Cross Chop, he would have maybe been able to get another one off. Good choice shielding the Sky Attack. That would KO for sure. Swampert comes in. Yeah, I guess his opponent was hoping that he would swap out when they brought in the Honchkrow, but man, that was pretty crazy. Cross Chop is shielded. He's just gonna try and go for the sweep here, I guess. Gonna shield again. Over farming a little bit, getting off another Cross Chop right here. Probably will draw the last shield. Oh no, shields are already down. Oh my god, Machamp is gonna go for the sweep. Cross Chop coming in. Can Machamp sweep the entire team? He might. It might survive this Rock Slide. I'm not sure. It survives with a few HP. Oh my god, Machamp essentially, and his opponent just left. Machamp essentially swept the entire team. That was pretty crazy. Going into he didn't even have to use Azumarill or Hypno. Machamp put in so much work. That was kind of a weird team though, with a Honchkrow. Next game, Machamp versus Skarmory. Let's see how he plays this. He's deciding to stay in. I probably would switch if I was him, but Machamp, it's heavy neutral damage that it's inflicting, and it's gonna outpace Skarmory, so it will at least leave this with a shield advantage. He's gonna shield this to get off the second charge move. Gets off the Cross Chop. The next Air Slash will take out the Machamp. And oh my god, due to a fast move lag, he got the benefit of the doubt and he actually takes out the Skarmory. And that was actually huge because now he can align the Hypno with this Meganium. Hypno beats Meganium in the one shield. It can take one Frenzy Plant. Whereas Azumarill gets pretty hard countered by Meganium. This Fire Punch will do a lot if it goes unshielded. Does draw the last shield. A little bit of lag there. I would definitely shield this, yep, if I was him. And you got to be careful that the opponent doesn't swap out. The opponent does swap out. This puts him in a pretty tough situation. But let's see how he handles this. So I'm already thinking the way you win this is you Hydro Pump, you Bubble Down, and then you land the Ice Beam on the Meganium. Or maybe you even can Ice Beam? No, I think you got a Hydro Pump. Because Whiscash, yeah, you got a Hydro Pump and then Bubble Down. But Whiscash has nothing that can really threaten Azumarill. Azumarill can take like at least 2 more Mud Bombs from this range. So it's very safe at this point. That Mud Bomb doesn't even put it in the red, and that it has an Ice Beam ready to go. So very safe victory, even though his opponent did a nice job of catching that Fire Punch with the Whiscash. Still wasn't enough to turn the tides of the game. That's a game where it goes to show how important switch advantage is, because Hypno versus Whiscash and then Azumarill versus Meganium, that totally would have went the other way. Going up into this next game, let's see the lead. Altaria, so not a good lead. Let's see what he does. Goes into Hypno, that makes sense. Safe swap. His opponent's selecting to throw the charge move first, trying to ensure the next matchup. Then he switches into Empoleon. Okay, well, he's gonna stack up double Thunder Punches, and these are gonna do a lot of super effective damage. Draws the first shield. Opponent got a Waterfall through, which kind of stinks, but Thunder Punch coming in. Draws both shields. I guess his opponent is just making sure that they win switch advantage. But now Machamp can come in, use the shield, and hopefully it gets to a cross chop. Oh no, it doesn't. Can it survive this Hydro Cannon? It'll probably put it really low. Oh my goodness, so low. So low. Now Azu's going to bubble down this Empoleon, so it can just Ice Beam KO the Altaria. The opponent comes in with Altaria. That's kind of weird. What the heck do they have in back? If they came in with Altaria, they're just essentially sacking the Altaria right now. And a Victory Bell. Oh, but the Ice Beam will KO. Oh my goodness. I think it'll KO. It does. That's crazy. Wow, what a victory there. So if you're the opponent, what you should have done was counted the bubbles, come in with Victory Bell, and then sack swap your Altaria. That would have been the win condition. So I think his opponent, definitely a high level play there, could have won that game. Going into this next one, Deoxys, not a very good lead. It's going to resist the counters. He's charging up energy, going for this Rock Slide, and then he might bail out. Rock Slide still does a lot of damage. No, he's electing to stay in. And this is why Shadow Machamp is so crazy, because even in what you might consider a poor matchup, counter is such a ridiculously good fast move that it can turn the tides on what we consider a poor matchup. So now Cross Chop coming in and gets the bait, gets the shield. What's he gonna do? Man, he likes just going for that switch advantage and not just taking a shield advantage. Counters all the way down and has a charge move ready. Just kind of blindly Rock Sliding, and it's a Noctowl. Wow, so this will do a ton of damage if it goes unshielded. It does. Takes out a huge chunk of the Noctowl. Probably come in with Azu. Yeah. We'll have to eat a Sky Attack. Maybe 2 if he tries to farm down. Noctowl's very tanky, so the Sky Attack won't do that much to Azu. Overfarming a little bit, then goes for the Ice Beam. Nice overfarm there. Lets the Noctowl go. What does he have in back? A Toxicroak. Oh, his opponent probably thinks he's got a chance, but he doesn't know what's in back. And our guy here is staying in with the Azu just to give him a glimmer of hope. Just giving him a glimmer of hope before the Shadow Hypno in back is revealed. Mud Bomb KOs. And oh no, 2 confusions. 2 confusions. Delete the Toxicroak. So that was some Shadow Machamp battles. Some fun stuff. Shadow Hypno in there. If you guys enjoyed this content, make sure to like, subscribe, send me your battles, link in the description, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.